Good evening, wrestling fans. It is Monday night here on the Nation Network, and you know what that means. It is time for UPW's Monday Night Blast. And tonight, it's going to be a blast as we are counting down the days. Set your clocks, ladies and gentlemen. Mark your calendars for June 26th. Right here on the Nation Network, it will be Riptide featuring Empire Wrestling Federation action. As we get ready to kick off the action tonight, Brutella Gore leading the Towers of Power.
Tim and Tom Powers stepping out of the shadows, flanking Brutella Gore.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, on the way to the ring at a combined weight of 492 pounds.
She has made this a personal issue against War Island, and again, it's Monday night. There are no borders here on Monday night. Anyone goes. And the question is, who is it going to be tonight? War Island knows what they're up against.
Well, it's true, but the Towers of Power, they are a dominant team. We saw recently, a couple nights ago, what happened when they were split up. And it didn't go so well.
Indeed, it did not. Tom Towers, in a tag team match, wasn't even able to make a tag out and ended up taking the loss.
But now he's back with his normal tag team partner, his partner in crime, as he likes to say. I would expect a different outcome.
Well, the possibilities are definitely there, but their opponents are not going to be easy. They are the reigning
And their opponents,
EWF Tag Team Champions.
491 pounds, the Tag Team Champions.
Diablo and Timoni. They are the Empire Tag Team Champions. We have documented the history between Diablo and Brutella Gore.
There wasn't a pretty one either. For those of you not in the loop, they were a couple at one point in time. They were actually engaged, is my understanding, and Diablo might have been caught with his hand in the cookie jar, so to speak.
Well, something was in the cookie jar, and all I know is Brutella Gore apparently was the one that caught him. And the results have something to do with the fact that why he wears that eye patch. Brutella Gore has shown up and taken on the Towers as her own personal mission to destroy War Island.
Well, you look at these Towers, they're almost 7-footers. Each one of them played minor league pro-am basketball before turning to the world of professional wrestling, and they've done pretty well for themselves here as well.
Oh, what a tremendous move right there, and Timoni slamming him. Tim Towers able to kick out of that one. It is truly going to be a pick-em kind of thing when you look at these guys because they're both powerhouses. They are both strong. There's an obvious height and reach advantage for the Towers of Power. I dare say athleticism is going to be a close call right here. As a double team. Oh, that could be the match. Diablo just lowering the boom on Towers, I beg your pardon. And now the Irish whip shoots him to the ropes. The two men collide.
You know, Brutella Gore is out there ringside, and she is just watching with a laser focus right now on Diablo.
Oh, tremendous move. And now, Tim Towers getting the better. Ciampolo could have made the tag right there and decided not to. He stays inside the ring, comes up with a big clothesline.
Tremendous clothesline.
As it is on every Monday night edition, we have the Pick'em Challenge. Pick the winners before the opening bell of each match. See who's got the most wins at the end of the night. At which time you'll have the opportunity to add one of our roster members to yours. Now on the apron, stiff right hand, and Tom Towers, perhaps a little bit of anger and animosity based on how bad a performance he had about 24 hours ago.
Yeah, that was a stinger. There's no doubt about it, man. That was a loss that is going to leave a mark. As they went up against Los Toros Muertos. But again, it wasn't his normal tag team partner. He was joined by a member of Northern Lightning, and that, of course, was Flash Elliott. Flash never made it legally into the match.
Well, we're seeing some great tag team matches or action going on right now, and the Towers of Power doing a good job of making the frequent tags, and perhaps that is what he took away from this match just a couple of days ago. And now on the top rope, this is going to be bad.
It's going to be bad for one of them. Question is which one?
Ciampolo just got clobbered and now makes the tag. Timoni got caught with an Irish whip and a knee to the midsection. Down goes Timoni.
You know, we should mention, if we haven't already, the tag team titles are not on the line here tonight.
Indeed, that is true. They are not up for grabs here tonight. But as we all know, the month of July is just around the corner, and it is going to be a hot summer here on the Nation Network.
Starting July 1st, we kick it off all the way to July 31st. Ultra Pro Wrestling will be red, white, and bruised. Speaking of bruised,
big choke slam took him down for the count and almost got the 3. Tim Towers asking the referee what happened. Winds up the arm, nicely done. Look at this. Pump handle slam. Oh, he's done. A big victory indeed for the Towers of Power over the tag team champions.
Well, I'll tell you what, right there, it looked to me like War Island was going to take over.
Some tremendous tag team action happening here in the first match of the night. This choke slam really is what put him away, but it was the pump handle buster that made it official.
Here are your winners.
Well, we might not have to wait till July. Things already heating up right here on Monday Night Blast. We'll be back with plenty more action. Stay with us. All right, fans, we are back. After a lengthy absence, we're going to see the return of the Right Reverend Gabriel Good right here on Monday Night Blast.
Mississippi, weighing in at 219 pounds, Gabriel.
Gabriel Good, and he is accompanied by VIP. What's up with this?
I am not sure at all, and a little surprised. I won't pretend that I'm not. It's an interesting scene right there to see MVP accompanying Gabriel Good to the ring. And again, it's been a minute since we've seen him here.
The Right Reverend Gabriel Good. We saw him trying to put a group together in the past. It never really took off.
From Canada, weighing in
But then he
at
did.
248 pounds,
Thunder Rogers making his way to the ring. We saw his tag team partner in action just over 2 days ago, I believe it was.
Well, every once in a while we see tag teams will split up a little bit. We saw that with Los Muertos there, Los Toros Muertos. They had been going separately for several weeks in a row and then come back and look like $1 million.
Not only that, but they have earned a #1 contender spot and will be challenging for the tag team titles on June 26th.
After what we just saw happen to tag team champions, you got to be wondering just a little bit as these two guys meet in the middle of the ring up against the ropes.
Oh my goodness! And Thunder Rogers comes down with nobody there.
Saw VIP outside the ring. He was real happy with that. I don't know, he's too happy with this.
Oh, look at this! The Right Reverend hammering away. And now hammering with a fist of fury.
Considers himself to be the right hand of God.
Fans not liking too much of what Gabriel's handing out tonight. Oh, there's a left, and he just split him wide open with that one.
Thunder Rogers is in a whole lot of pain. That blood is spewing.
It is clearly getting into the right eye of Thunder Rogers. Referee's going to have to take a look at this. Driving him head first into the mat, making that wound even more. Look at this. Referee's right there looking at it. He might want to have to step in. How much more of this can you allow?
Well, Thunder Rogers not done, though. Still has fight left in him.
And that's one of the keys right now. He's got to show that to the referee that he's not done. Off the top rope. Oh, man, and he came crashing down with a thud to the eyes. And now, oh, he got caught. Not sure what Gabriel was trying for, but Thunder Rogers had the answer.
Well, he had the answer, but right now, the answer is once again.
Went for a clothesline and nobody was home. Gabriel back in the ring. Thunder Rogers back in the ring. And once again, the Right Reverend on top with a series of rapid fire punches.
Man, he is really going to town on that wound to the head. Referee I'm amazed he's letting it go on this long.
Gabriel sending him into the turnbuckle now, looking at his handiwork. And Thunder Rogers comes firing back now. Clothesline. Has him up one more time. Cross knee backbreaker. Make it 2. Has him up over the shoulder from a deadlift. Oh, my word.
And now what? Look at this. VIP is up on the apron.
From behind, Gabriel. He's got the trunks. Will it be enough? Thunder Rogers. Thunderstruck. And he just barely kicks out.
I thought it was over. It normally is.
One of 2 people here at Ultra Pro that we have seen use that maneuver. Slightly different variation, but it's basically the same as the Silver Bullet. VIP cheering on. All right, Reverend, and now wait a minute. The crucifix. Cover and hooks the leg. Will that be enough? 2 is all he could get, and look at the absolute dismay. Turns him around. And now has got Gabriel Good up. That North Canadian jam taking him all the way down. And here's that fall away. Big clothesline connecting.
Man, he is just focused on that injury.
Well, why wouldn't you be? I mean, that is really the name of the game right now. Gabriel wants him back up on his feet. Has him on the top rope. Let's see what he's got in mind here. All the way to the top. Superplex.
Well, that did damage to both men.
Gabriel Good is in the ring and calling for Thunder Rogers to make his way back in. He does, but Thunder Rogers hasn't regained his equilibrium.
Yeah, I think he's probably got a concussion at this point. Again, I really wish the referee would do a better job of taking a look at Thunder Rogers and figuring out what's what.
Steel chair. Oh, he took out the referee.
Oh, and he just got cold cocked right there by Thunder Rogers.
Indeed he did. That whole plan just backfired miserably. I believe Gabriel's been busted open as well.
Yeah, he's got a cut right near the bridge of the nose.
Thunder Rogers got him up in the air. Hangs on to him.
Gonna make him think about his sins.
Down he goes. And managing to kick out. Oh, there's been a back and forth barn burner between these two, I'll tell you.
Neither one is able to put the other away. They both hit with some heavy artillery here tonight.
Once again, deadlift up off the canvas. Running power slam. VIP was momentarily up on the apron.
Oh, good move right there.
And now the Right Reverend turning things around one more time. What is it going to take for one of these guys to get a win here tonight? This one has been an absolute Donnybrook. Referee's count has now reached 6.
And they're going to bring it one more time back. Look at the face.
Running Bulldog. Oh, my.
There's that up kick.
Gabriel has got Thunder Rogers up. And again, the crucifix. He kicked out of it once before. I don't know if he's going to do it again. No.
Well, it was a hell of a battle, and it was a major victory for the Right Reverend Gabriel Good here tonight.
These two guys left nothing to chance. They unloaded everything in their arsenal on their way to one of the best matches I've seen in a while, and that's saying something. Gabriel Good gets the job done.
Both of these men spilling some blood here tonight. And now, wait a minute.
Gabriel Good going underneath. He's got a baseball bat to the ribs. Thunder Rogers is in a whole lot of trouble right now. Gabriel's gonna, no, not on the floor. Not on the floor.
He's gonna do it to him.
The crucifix. We're not gonna watch this. Go to commercial.
AEW Fight Forever was revealed to the world.
I can't believe what I just saw!
And the reaction was nothing short of spectacular.
Bring it! Let's see it! I'm better than you! Oh my God! Incredible!
Do you remember the feeling when you could just pick up and play a video game?
That feeling is back.
Are you ready to reignite the magic?
AEW Fight Forever
Has deep career modes
You can create your own wrestler, like me.
and use all of my signature moves.
battle it out in some of my favorite matches, like Lights Out.
Balls count anywhere.
And don't forget about the weapons.
All the weapons.
Now it's time for you to create your unforgettable moments. AEW Fight Forever, coming soon.
All right, fans, we are just about a week away. June 28th, join us right here, midnight, on the Nation Network for the premiere of AEW Fight Forever. As we get ready for our next matchup, it is a non-title match.
The following is a triple threat match. Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 217 pounds, the television champion, Hot Rod Johnny Dalton.
Hot Rod Johnny Dalton, the television champion, stepping through the ropes. This is a triple threat match, and again, title not on the line here tonight. He must defend it once a week.
Well, that means he's either going to be defending it on Empire Wrestling, or he'll have to defend it at House of Honor.
If for any reason the television champion does not defend that title, it will be stripped of him.
And his opponents, first from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 240 pounds.
Well, speaking of Empire Wrestling, Manly Mike Huntsman coming down the aisle. He and Johnny Dalton have been at odds over the last several weeks now.
Well, Huntsman definitely wants that television title. Probably a little disappointed it's not on the line here tonight, but you know what? Pick up the win, and that'll be something you can keep in your quiver for the next time you meet.
As always, want to welcome everyone aboard. Joining us here live on the Nation Network, Andrew Roberts in the house tonight, along with Judas El Terrible and DHW. Manly Mike Huntsman stalking around the ring, much like a lion on the Serengeti.
The old question is, are these guys going to be his prey tonight? The thing with a triple threat match, you don't have to get pinned, you don't have to submit, and you can still lose the match.
Indeed, it is a mind game. You're required to know where your opponents, plural, are at all times. And that can be hard to do in the heat of battle.
192 pounds.
Cruiserweight standout Aguila X making his way.
Aguila X, my understanding, has agreed to join forces with Americana on June 26th in a six-man match. The question is, who's the next man going to be? Who's going to be their partner?
Fred the Head Hawkins. Of course, he is the manager of the Cruiserweight champion, Dijin. And he says he is bringing in the next tag team champions to join the family. That trio, we don't know who the tag team is yet. There are a lot of great ones here. And I don't doubt that he's been in the ear of a bunch of them.
Well, knowing what he wants, it wouldn't surprise me. I can see him going after War Island.
Well, that would be the automatic ticket to having the tag team champions go after the team that is the tag team champions. What a clothesline right there by Aguila X.
And you see Huntsman on the ground, man. It's like it didn't cost him a second. Almost like he appreciated it.
And now Aguila X across the shoulders as Hot Rod Johnny Dawson watching on. And Aguila X deciding to get out of Dodge. Comes off the boards, or I should say off the ropes. Dalton with that sit-out face buster. And now the action spilling out to the floor. And look at this. Huntsman with the kendo stick. But Hot Rod Johnny Dalton caught him. Rocker dropper.
On a hard floor surface, no less, and that's going to take its toll.
Another one. And now a neck breaker to follow it up. And I tell you, Johnny Dalton looking better each and every week.
Well, he couldn't get out of his own way for almost a month. You have to wonder, Baby Cakes, his manager slash girlfriend or girlfriend slash manager, however you want to look at it, has had an effect on him. It didn't happen immediately, but I think long term, she gave him an ultimatum, and he went out and won the television title, and now I think just the fact that he knows he can.
Well, great part of this sport of professional wrestling is based on confidence. You have to have it. And if you're going in there thinking you might not win or that you're going to lose, then the chances are you're going to lose. Up in the air, and now Dalton has Aguila. Throw first across the top rope. And now Huntsman went for the DDT, but Johnny Dalton again really looking good here tonight. Rewind.
Caught him right there with that top 40 rewind. And had this been a one-on-one match, we might already have a winner.
And that's the thing. We talked about it at the opener of the match. Oh, wait a minute. From the top rope, Hurricane Rana!
Good Lord. Somebody call air traffic control because they're going to want to know what the hell was on their screen.
Inverted Hurricane Rana, and Aguila X got spiked with that one. In the meantime, Huntsman continuing to pose. Aguila X. He wants Dalton to get up and now turns around.
I think he was going to springboard there for a moment.
Look at this. All three of these guys going to town. And now Aguila X out on the floor. It's a one-on-one scenario. Oh, he went low. Huntsman going for the cover. He got him.
That's how you take care of business in a triple threat match.
Dalton was going for the boot to the midsection. Manly Mike
Here is your winner.
caught him down below the border. Unbelievable matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Stick around. Plenty more action still to come on Monday Night Blast.
Hey, it's Americana. What's up, S.A.? Not much, man. What's happening with you? Hey, just doing the thing, man. You understand. Hey, I've been watching you, and I heard you a few weeks ago, man, when you said you were going to come out here and you were going to be the first ever Grand Slam champion. Oh, the cojones, man. But listen, you've already got one singles title down, man. You were the Cruiserweight champion. First ever. Nobody can ever take that from you. But now I'm thinking to myself, Tag Team Gold look good around our waist. I say, what you think? Well, I've got a little bit of a problem coming up right now with tag teams, but that's going to be on my brand. But on Monday nights, yeah, I think you and I might have something going there. Yeah, I think so too, S.A. Here's what I'm saying. I'm saying whether it be the Dice Boys or whether it be War Island, I don't care. The bottom line is, if you and me go up against them, I think we're looking at two new tag team champions, S.A. You know what I think? I think if we get in the ring with tag team champions, they're all going to be red, white, and bruised. I like the way you think, man. I'll be looking for you on Monday nights.
Well, how about that? Americana and Kike Ramirez joining forces to go after Tag Team Gold here on Monday night.
I think it's going to be a tremendous team, and I'm looking forward to seeing it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from the fifth dimension, weighing in at 245 pounds.
Mighty Mouth Mike McElroy delivers. Jordan Gemini. He is an absolute force of nature. Nobody has been able to stop him.
Not only stop him, most people don't even manage to hurt him.
I can count on one hand the number of times that I've seen him actually stunned. Once again, want to welcome everybody joining us here live on the Nation Network. Corey Andrews is in the house.
And his opponent from Robbinsdale, Minnesota, weighing in at 228 pounds.
And take a look at this. One half of the Pop Breakers.
Heading down that aisle with a level of confidence I don't know that I would have stepping in the ring with Jordan Gemini right now.
As we welcome Scott Stevens to the Nation Network, welcome aboard. Johnny Cougar. Bell sounds, action's underway. Oh my goodness! Jordan Gemini wasting zero time.
He almost popped the head right off of Cougar right there. Man, he hit him like a truck.
Cougar trying to throw some punches back. I mean, to say he's given up some size and strength is a massive understatement right now. And just that opening move. Devastating impact.
Yeah, Cougar, I'm not sure he's even regained his breath at this point. I had to knock the wind clear out of him.
Goes for the cover, hooks the leg, gets one, gets two, and Cougar comes out the back door. Not much on that kick out, I gotta be honest, and he's already out. Over the top rope! Jordan Gemini!
He's doing things that a 245er shouldn't be able to do.
And now dropping him with a DDT. And another one. Johnny Cougar trying to get back in this fight.
Well, to get back in it would be to insinuate that he was ever in it.
Referee's count is getting up there. They better figure out what they want to do. Oh, head scissor! He beats the count, and so does Jordan Gemini. Oh, man!
Devastating boot right to the face, and he is spilling blood.
Johnny Cougar's a mess. Might have broken his nose. Gemini has got him. The Zodiac stretch. And that's all she wrote. Another impressive victory for Jordan Gemini here.
Making it look easy, and it's not easy.
There's the setup, and there's the stretch. Look at the torque he puts on that. You can see the pain etched in the face of Johnny Cougar.
Well, it was only a matter of time. Cougar held in there. He fought the fight, but there's no getting out of that.
Mike McElroy has definitely got himself
Here's your winner.
a money ticket here. There's no doubt about it.
Future looks bright for this guy, whether you like him or not. Who's going to stop Jordan Gemini?
This morning, new details about 35-year-old Ashley Babbitt, who was shot and killed by a Capitol police officer.
We haven't talked about race. This was a white lash.
A Fox 10 News alert out of Phoenix, where Republican Carrie Lake has filed an election-related lawsuit.
It was unprovoked. But this is what Russian President Vladimir Putin unleashed on Ukraine.
Today we witnessed the most evil and heinous abuse of power in the history of our country. A corrupt sitting president had his top political opponent arrested on fake and fabricated charges.
All right. God save the Queen, man.
All right, fans, we are back ready for action. This is our main event of the evening.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from your darkest fears, weighing in at 215 pounds.
Thurston Blood. The man who considers himself half vampire and half bat.
Well, the way he flies around the ring, he might very well be. We've seen a tremendous night of professional wrestling thus far, ladies and gentlemen. I'm planning on the main event, living up to it. If you haven't already, make sure you click that like button down below. For those of you who are new subscribers, you want to make sure you click on the bell notification so you know when we go live each and every week right here on the Nation Network.
And his opponent from Robbinsdale, Minnesota, weighing in at 228 pounds, Simon Silva.
As we welcome Lance White to the Nation.
We continue to grow here on a weekly basis, and for that we thank all of you.
Simon Silver stepping through the ropes. And according to Simon, it's going to be a victorious night, and that's because Simon says.
Well, he's been having a little bit of a thing as of late with Otto von Eichel, and I don't know that thing's been settled yet.
No, I don't think it's been settled at all. I think both men have a lot left to prove, and on the 26th of June, I understand that they're going to have a chance to settle it. Ties up in the middle of the ring, and Simon Silver quickly sending Thurston Blood to the into the turnbuckle in the corner, I was going to say, using the top rope for added leverage. Going to work on the arm and now just stomps him into the canvas. Oh, what a back heel kick. That one connected.
Thurston went for it and he missed.
Thurston Blood has been very impressive, has got a very impressive win-loss record here in Ultra Pro Wrestling. And it would be monumental if he could add the name of Simon Silver to that. Boot to the head. Springboard, and he caught him!
I thought he might have been a little too close, but he pulled it off.
Well, as I said, whether you like him or not, you can't take anything away. Simon Silver goes for the cover, hooks the leg, got one, and that's all you're going to get. Thurston Blood able to kick out of this one. Into the turnbuckle he goes, follows him up with a clothesline, and down goes Thurston Blood. Shot to the midsection. Thurston up over the top. Nice move right there, driving the head. What's he going to do here? To the ropes. Back out front. Good night. Hooks the leg and a 1 count.
I'll tell you, I thought that was a match over right there. Now Thurston Blood starting to put some stuff together here very quickly.
He's definitely more agile of the two men here tonight. Crossbody. That's what he likes to do. He likes to get some air underneath. Another big kick to the head. You hear the crowds right now. The boos are starting to rain down. It's hard to believe, but perhaps Simon Silver the favorite here tonight.
Well, he is letting Simon hear about it.
Oh, Simon Silver with a small package roll up. He got him. No, just barely kicked out. And now, what's he got here? Thurston Blood rolls through, cradles him up. Only a 1 count. Again goes for the cover, and again a 1 count.
Well, this crowd not too big of fans of Thurston, I got to tell you. The boos are almost deafening.
Oh, he came down and missed. And now a chop block.
Well, the chop block wasn't exactly on target either, but now let's see what Simon Silver has left in the tank.
One count out the back door. Silver got him back up now. Let's see what he... Oh, Silver Bullet! That's it! The Silver Bullet that busted him open! Simon Silver puts the demon away with a Silver Bullet.
1 to the head.
What an impressive victory indeed for Simon Silver, as predicted.
Here is your winner, Simon Silver.
Whether you like him or don't like him, you better respect him because he adds another win against a top-tier talent here at Ultra Pro Wrestling on Monday night. Thank you for joining us, fans. We'll see you again next week for more Monday Night Blast here on the Nation Network.